Hey guys, this is Simon here. Welcome to my channel. Believe in crypto, believe in Bitcoin. Um, so I posted my last video on Sunday, exactly a week before, uh, which was 16th of July 2017, and today is 23rd of July. And exactly the same day when I was posting my last video, I was talking about the Bitcoin scaling issue and also the different options and scenarios that are in hand. On the same day, Bitcoin was seeing a huge hit um, in the market. You know, there was a huge sell-off, and the the price of Bitcoin was tumbling down. It reached its lowest level, 1850. But since then, since later part of the Sunday and since Monday onwards, the value started to pick up. I was telling you that this is what's going to happen. I was advising people not to panic sell, you know. So wise are the ones who did not sell off their Bitcoin holdings. You mean, you know what I mean? Didn't panic sell their Bitcoin holdings and they just hodled onto it. So wise are the ones who just hodled onto their Bitcoin holdings. Smart are the ones, who sold off their Bitcoin holdings when it was peaking at 3,000, $2,800 mark back in June 2000, June 20th of June, and who got right back in when it reached 1,800 mark last week and earned some extra Bitcoins. So those are the extra smart people, the risk-taking ones, but they got back. So we talked about two people. Wise are the ones who hodled onto their Bitcoin holdings, and smart are the ones who sold it off when Bitcoin's value was high and bought it back again when it was dirt cheap and you know at least $1,000 cheaper, and they got back in with some extra Bitcoins. So they are the smart people. And losers are the ones who kiss their Bitcoin holdings goodbye after they saw all this shit happening. You know what I mean? So I don't know, like I always advised the people that I know, the people that I love, uh, to hold on to their Bitcoin holdings. So I hope that's what majority of you did. So the reason that Bitcoin shot back in value was because of BIP 91 getting logged in. Now many think that we have got Segwit. It's a myth. BIP 91 locking in doesn't mean that Segwit has locked in. It is just that what does the BIP 91 lock-in means is that the miners, majority of the miners, that is 80% of the miners, have um, honored the New York agreement, and they have signaled their consensus or their acceptance uh, to move an inch closer to Segwit. So when does Segwit actually gets locked in? So Segwit gets actually locked in when BIP 141 gets locked in. So let us get into some mathematics behind it. Okay, so there are 1440 minutes in a day. 24 hours 60 minutes, so there are 1440 minutes in a day. And we all know that one block in Bitcoin, one block time in Bitcoin is 10 minutes. So per day 144 new blocks get created. So we all know that Bitcoin is not owned by any single nation, it's not owned by any single corporation, and all the decisions are not taken by one single person, or there is no kind of a boardroom meeting or a board of directors, um, the big wigs, the honchos, corporate honchos, or uh, maybe a 10 senior directors. Bitcoin does not have all those stuff. So the decision is not left in the hands of a bunch of 5 or 6 uh, or maybe 10 people. Like that's what is happening in the corporate world, where the decisions are taken by a bunch of group of people who call themselves as the board of directors. So when it comes to Bitcoin, so it has to have a consensus. So a consensus is measured if there is at least 51% acceptance for the proposal. It's called as the majority acceptance. So 51% acceptance for a proposal should be there for 95% of the blocks for the 2-week period. So that's when a decision is confirmed and is implemented in Bitcoin. So it's everything is measured. A decision or an acceptance is measured over a 2-week period. So 2 weeks, meaning 2016 blocks. So we know that 144 blocks get created in a day. So 144 into 14, which is 2 weeks, 14 days, is 2016 blocks. So for any proposal, there should be 51% support from the community, Bitcoin community, for 95% of the 2016 blocks. So 95% is approximately 1916 blocks. So 51% of the miners now should signal for Segwit for at least 1916 blocks, and that's when Segwit gets locked in. So the current 2-week period started, what we are in, the current 2-week period started on 13th of July, and it's going to end on 27th of July. And during this, so we are just left with 3 or 4 days when the current 2-week period that we are in going to end. So unfortunately, we are not it. There is no 51% more support for the blocks, because BIP 91 just locked in recently. So here it's very clearly written that BIP 91 141 segregated witness is currently not projected to lock in during this period. But that doesn't mean BIP 141 is not going to lock in at all. It's going to lock in the next 2-week period. So definitely it's going to get locked in the next 2-week period, because there is already 51% support. Let me show you a chart. And this is the chart. So each and every block is having at least 51 percentage support from the miners. So if this trend continues for the rest of the blocks, then even though the Segwit doesn't get locked in during this current 2-week period, the next 2-week period starts right on 27th of July and it's going to end on 10th of August. So Segwit, that is BIP 141, is definitely going to get logged in by 10th of August, because there's already clear indication that there is 51 percentage support. So there's nothing to worry about. Only if it's less than 51 percentage support for Segwit, there is a possibility of the chain getting split, but I don't think that is going to happen. If 90% of the miners have honored the New York agreement, and I guess it was 80% or 90%, somewhere around that mark, they have honored the New York agreement, and that's why BIP 91 got locked in. So definitely this percentage that you are seeing here is going to increase, um, and it would get into the definitely get into the 70%, 80% mark, which is more than enough. So starting from the next difficulty period, the 2-week difficulty period, which is July the 27th, July 27th, definitely there's going to be more than 51%, that is even to the range of closer to 60-70% support for Segwit, and by August 10th, Segwit is going to get locked in. So there was a huge celebration on Friday, I guess, like when BIP 91 got locked in. I was drowned with work. I was planning to do a video on that day, trying to be among the community, trying to celebrate, but as I said, like I couldn't do so for various reasons. But definitely, like I would like to be around on August 10th when BIP 141, that is segregated witness, gets locked in. It is sure to happen. That's where we are all heading towards. So nobody need to panic about the chain getting split. There is a clear indication of 51% or more of the miners, or the hashing power is signaling Segwit, and by the end of the next 2-week period, the current 2-week period ends on 27 July. By the end of the next 2-week period, which is the 10th of August, BIP 141 Segwit is going to get logged in, so nothing to worry. I'm going to be definitely there around 9th of August or 10th of August, whenever BIP 141 gets logged in. I'm going to be part of the celebration. I missed out the BIP 91 lock-in celebration, but I'm definitely going to make it for the BIP 141 Segwit celebration. So that is what I wanted to discuss today. So I'll keep posting some updates on this, like the progress, like how we are inching towards BIP 141. I know that's one of the most focused topics when it comes to Bitcoin today. And once BIP 91 got locked in, there was $1,000 increase in Bitcoin value. So right from where it was like in the bottom pit of 1800, it got to back to in the range of 2700, 2700 to what it is today. And definitely when for BIP 91, which is just a precursor to segregated witness, for that itself, for that getting locked in itself, there was a huge surge in the value of Bitcoin. Imagine what could be the surge when the actual segregated witness gets locked in. And once segregated witness gets locked in, it would take another 2-week period for segregated witness to get confirmed, which is 23rd of August, around 23rd, 24th of August. So just imagine the price of Bitcoin, the value of Bitcoin by end of August. Many predict that it would definitely reach 5,000. 5,000, I repeat, by end of August or beginning of September. So nothing to worry, nothing to panic. So if you had bought a lot of Bitcoins or Satoshis, or how much ever you can afford when Bitcoin was low around 1800, then you're lucky, because like one sad point to note for Bitcoin investors would be like as the Bitcoin increases in value, the amount of Bitcoin that you can buy will also going to get down, especially if you can afford to increase your investment as and when the value of Bitcoin rises. If you have a fixed target per month, okay, I'm going to spend $100 every month and buy some Bitcoins, then obviously as and when the value of Bitcoin rises, the number of Bitcoins or the number of Satoshis that you are going to get is obviously going to come down. So that is the only sad thing to know for new Bitcoin investors who already do not have a big bag of Satoshis and who are just in and trying to accumulate as much as Bitcoin Satoshis as possible. So in summary, yes, BIP 91 got locked in, which is precursor to segregated witness. So we are getting segregated witness by 10th of August. BIP 141 is sure to get locked in by 10th of August, and there's no doubt about it. There is already clear indication of 51% is what is needed, but it's clear indication of more than 51% of the hashing power signaling or supporting Segwit. And Segwit, BIP 141 Segwit gets locked in by 10th of August, and in the next 2 weeks period, by 23rd of August, segregated witness gets confirmed, and it would be it would be a great time for Bitcoin. So thanks for watching this video. So if you are new to my channel, you can watch my other videos. I created a video series on Bitcoin awareness, so you can share it with your friends who are new to Bitcoin and who want to know more about Bitcoin. Please subscribe to my channel if you think that this video was informative please click the like button, and um, please share your valuable comments and suggestions. That would be helpful and that would be very encouraging. And if you would like to support my channel, I have uh, my Bitcoin address and other cryptocurrencies address listed in the description box down below. Um, you can donate how much ever uh, satoshis, Bitcoin satoshis that you please. That would definitely help me to produce more and more videos. Um, Thanks again for watching. You all have a very good day. I'll keep posting newer updates on BIP 141, and hopefully I will be with you around 9th of August or 10th of August for the segregated witness BIP 141 lock-in success party. So see you all there. We are inching towards there. Believe in crypto. Thank you. Bye bye.